He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Fouled off. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. On deck, the right-handed hitting Mark Trumbo. Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Down the first baseline. The second for 1 on to Voit, an inning-ending double play. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 7-0. Digging in once again, Cameron Maybin. He singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He
Now
just
batting,
happens to hook
the
that
third
one
baseman,
right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box, Gio Urshela, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Line drive to center field. Number 21 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Hit sharply toward the right side. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
Now batting,
stepping
the right
in,
fielder,
Aaron Judge.
Aaron.
He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
And there's a base hit on the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up an E7.
Ready for
another chance. Torres comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Make it 9-0.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
In now, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Now batting.
I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now. There are 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and he leaves another pitch over the plate here. This one's sent high in the air out to deep left center field. And for the 3rd time this afternoon, he has surrendered a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Now batting.
Into the box
Shortstop,
now. Didi Gregorius.
Gregorius.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We played 4 full. The Yankees are out in front 13-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said it's just unacceptable how often they're striking out looking in this game. It's not something they're willing to live with, so they're trying to emphasize more of an ambush approach early in the at-bats to avoid falling behind in the count.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now batting,
Leading
Anthony Santander reached
right
base
fielder,
via the walk in his first plate appearance.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
High in the air into shallow left center. Gregorius has a play. 1 away.
Now
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
And here's Renato Nunez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts
Now
for
batting,
him thus far.
number
Still a little
24.
early to start talking about these things. There you go right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Standing in, DJ Stewart. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Count remains at 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Digging in and looking for more.
Leading off
Cameron
for the
He's
Yankees.
got 3 hits, including
The
a double
center
to this
fielder,
point.
Cameron Maybin.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. There's a look
Now
at the
batting,
final
third
line for the
baseman,
Orioles starter.
Gio
Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter,
well, this one was squared
second
up pretty
baseman,
good, but just like
DJ
pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches,
Mayhew.
batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. High and deep to right center. After to Santander. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they hold a commanding 13-0 lead. Standing in, number 21. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And a wide one here for ball 1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Chance Sisco.
In now for the O's, Chance Sisco. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Fastball in there for a called strike. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Here's the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. but lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chance Sisco. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Gregorius is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Ready for another short now. Aaron Judge.
For the Yankees.
He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Judge.
To short. Reined in. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, the designated
Stepping
hitter.
in and ready for another
Labor.
shot. Torres. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
Now batting, catcher,
Gary Sanchez.
Gary.
And right into the shift. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
2 away now
first
in the
baseman.
Yankees 6th. And up
Luke.
next, the power bat of Luke Voigt.
Voigt.
First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Grounder down the line at third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Santander on the move. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here as this is work right after this. Back here in the Bronx. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
The shortstop.
So coming to the plate, number 1. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
The batter.
One gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Ball 1.
No strike.
Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-1 to count. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
So stepping
the
in, Mark Trumbo. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1-1 the count now. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece.
For the traditional
Your attention, 55 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 55.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in looking for home run number 3 as
the
we
left
take
fielder.
it back to inning number 4.
Giancarlo.
And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4.
Now batting,
he's looking locked in.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
In now, Didi Gregorius, as it's grounded sharply to first. There's one to Trumbo, who's got it for the double play.
Up next,
that's
for the
one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in now, Cameron Maben. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. A windup and the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The 0-1 on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Paul, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Renato Nunez. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First offering on its way. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Play ball. 3.
At the plate, Chance Sisco.
Now
Runner in
batting.
scoring position
Catcher.
with
Chance Sisco.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2, and he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The striding in once again, Gio Urshela comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Gio Urshela.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batter.
Striding
the
in,
second baseman,
DJ LeMahieu.
DJ
Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Ground ball foul down the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here it comes on 0-2. This is line to left. Mancini is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone.
The right
now.
fielder, number 99.
Pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now a drive by Judge, deep left field, and this will bang up against the wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Up next for the
Some
Yankees,
guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Stepping in now, Torres. He swings and lines it to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the... Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Villar starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And that's off the plate and high, 2-0 now.
Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, you definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
Lofted in the air. Out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he's going to make it safely. And a great start to the ninth as it's a leadoff triple.
The batter, number 1.
So striding forward now, number 1. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready with the 0-1. Not the best changeup there, an easy take. VR, the runner at third with no outs. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Trying to strike him out for the third time, and it's fouled away. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now
and this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out. Digging in, Mark Trumbo. He's hitless
now
in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Into the box now, Anthony Santander. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Maben is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
14-2 the final score in this one. The Yankees put up a 15-run attack on the scoreboard today. Luis Severino gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Number 64 was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.